there comes a moment in many men's lives when something strange happens. The love, the passion, the spark that once felt so powerful begins to fade. The same woman who once made his heart race now feels familiar. Not bad, not wrong, just normal. The fire that once burned so bright begins to go out, and the man wonders, what's wrong with me? But here's the truth. Nothing is wrong. This isn't about being angry. It's not about cheating. It's not even about falling out of love. Something deeper is happening. Something bigger. He's not broken. He's waking up. A long time ago, a philosopher named Arthur Schopenhauer saw this before anyone else. He said what we call passion is not always real love. It's a trick, a trap. It's nature using your feelings to push you toward one thing: reproduction. That means keeping the human race going. Schopenhauer believed that this feeling we call falling in love is really just biology. Your DNA, your body, is pushing you to want someone. Not for happiness, not for peace, but for the sake of creating the next generation. That might sound sad, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to show us the truth. Because once your body thinks it has done its job, or sees that it can't, the desire begins to fade. Not because you're weak, but because the job is done. A lot of people think men are supposed to want sex all the time, that they're always chasing, always needing. But that's just a story society tells. It's not the truth. Real desire is not endless. It's selective. It lights up when there's something new, something mysterious, something different. But when life becomes the same every day, when everything is shared and predictable, that spark can die out quietly. Think about it. Routine, chores, shared space, the same conversations. It's not exciting. It's not mystery. And mystery is what creates that feeling men chase. Living together might seem romantic, but Schopenhauer said it actually kills the dream. When everything is seen too clearly, desire starts to disappear. That's not failure. That's just how it works. There's something called the Westermarck effect. It means that when people grow up too closely, like brothers and sisters, they don't feel attraction to each other. Not because they're holding back, but because the attraction was never there to begin with. Now think about long-term couples. They live like siblings. They see everything, every mood, every routine, every complaint. They become so familiar, there's no mystery left. And when mystery is gone, the desire goes with it. Men feel this shift. They notice the change. But society doesn't explain it. Instead, it tells men they are broken or lazy or selfish. But Schopenhauer saw it clearly. Desire doesn't care about your love story. It only cares about nature's plan. And once that plan is done, desire steps back. So the man sits in silence. He wonders what happened. But the truth is, nothing broke. He's just starting to see clearly. So now the man begins to question himself. He wonders, why don't I feel the same way anymore? But the truth is simple. He isn't broken. He's awakening. That change inside of him, it's not a mistake. It's a signal. A message from something deeper, something real. Desire, that fire, wasn't just about her. It wasn't even about love. It was about biology, about nature doing its job. And now that the job is done, the system powers down. The hunger goes quiet, and it feels strange, empty even. But Schopenhauer tells us we should not feel ashamed. We should feel free. This silence inside is not failure. It's the sound of clarity. When a man no longer feels the same chase, it doesn't mean he's lost something. It means he's seeing the world with new eyes. Modern life makes this even harder. In today's world, couples are told to share everything. The same space, the same routines, the same days over and over. They eat together, sleep together, shop together. They tell each other every little thing. And without knowing it, they destroy the thing that once pulled them together, polarity. When she becomes too familiar, too known, something fades. Not because love is gone, but because the mystery is. Attraction needs space. Desire needs distance. Without it, even the strongest spark will dim. Schopenhauer didn't see this as failure. He saw it as a natural part of how humans work. He saw that we're not made to burn forever in the same flame, under the same roof, with no contrast. We need tension. We need difference. We need a reason to reach. And when all of that is gone, when everything is easy and known, our deeper instincts go quiet. Here's the hard part. No one teaches men this. They're told to push through, to be more romantic, to try harder, to ignore the feeling that something is missing. But what if that feeling isn't the problem? What if it's the truth? Society says a man should always want his partner, always feel desire, always perform. But that's not real. That's a myth. The truth is, desire has limits. It fades when nature is finished, when the mission is done, when the mind sees clearly. And when men feel this shift, they often blame themselves. They wonder if they've lost their strength, their edge, their masculinity. But Schopenhauer shows us something different. He says this is not a loss. This is the start of something new. A man who stops chasing is not weaker. He is wiser. He has stopped dancing for biology. He has started thinking for himself. This isn't the end of masculinity. It's the beginning of freedom. Let's talk about something no one tells young men. Peace can feel strange. When desire fades, it feels like something is missing, like life lost its color. But what if that silence is not emptiness? What if it's peace? It doesn't rush you. It doesn't shake your hands or make your heart race. It just sits there, quiet, still, calm. The world says you're supposed to chase, to always want more, to keep proving yourself. But Schopenhauer knew better. He said the man who steps away from the chase doesn't lose. He wakes up. He no longer needs the madness to feel alive. He no longer needs the hunger to feel whole. The fire doesn't control him anymore. And though peace may not be loud, it is true power. It's the moment when a man no longer dances for things that once owned him, not because he's weak, but because he's done playing the game. When a man stops chasing the fantasy, the world panics. People say, he's lost his drive. They ask, is he depressed? Is something wrong with him? But Schopenhauer said, maybe he's not broken, maybe he's free. Desire doesn't just leave, it lifts like a fog clearing. And when it's gone, you don't collapse, you don't shut down, you just start to see. You see the truth behind the feelings. You see the tricks of biology. You understand that what you called love was sometimes just programming. This new state doesn't look exciting from the outside. It doesn't look impressive. But inside, there's space to think, to create, to breathe. Not because you stopped feeling, but because you stopped confusing craving with truth. Now here's the part that changes everything. Most men think they lose power when they lose desire. But Schopenhauer showed us the opposite. Real power is not in chasing. It's in letting go. Any man can chase a thrill. Any man can fall into craving. But the man who can walk away from the fire, that's the man who owns himself. Not because he doesn't feel desire, but because he's not ruled by it. Schopenhauer called this the negation of the will. It means stepping back from the hunger, the obsession, and choosing clarity instead. This is not weakness. This is maturity. It's the moment a man reclaims his mind, his focus, his energy. The fire once controlled him. Now he controls the fire.